have to admit I've tried it.
I almost did, but you know me being who, like the scientist I am, I looked it up and it was basically like, this doesn't make sense, so I didn't do it.
But looks like we're going to get a lot of water falling from the sky.
Yeah, nice transition, very professional. And some wind as well, and that's something we're going to be watching tomorrow night. It's going to be kind of a wild day tomorrow, not like you can't go anywhere wild, just like you'll notice the weather tomorrow, I guess. We've got this big wound up storm. The warm front is actually up north of Quebec, but there's this secondary area of moisture that's going to move through tonight. This is all warm sector with showers, and then the back end is a cold front moving through Omaha, Nebraska right now. So tonight, onshore flow could give us some periods of drizzle. There's already a lot of fog along the coastline, but most of us stay dry until midnight tonight. That's when our first batch of rain comes in, and it is all rain way up into Canada. Temperature profile too warm, and so we're in the 40s. There's a couple of heavy downpours in here, but then there'll be breaks in the action too, where it's not raining. Tomorrow morning, it looks like we see another round of precipitation coming through between 7 and around 10 or 11, and then there's a gap in here in the middle of the day where it's likely not raining, but it's windy. Temperatures are 50 to 55, and the wind really picks up tomorrow night right before the cold front approaches. So we get our biggest gradient in here. That's where the strong winds come from. Wednesday night, the rain picks up. There's a bit of a squall line likely. That's probably our strongest wind gust potential tomorrow night. This is 11 o'clock. And then the back end actually ends as snow, believe it or not. So we'll see a quick hit of snow on the back end Wednesday night, Thursday morning. You'll wake up Thursday morning and say, whoa, it is so much colder and windy still. So the wind gusts are not, to me, windstorm territory, but they're worth noting, especially in down east Maine, where the gusts could be over 50 miles an hour. I think most of us are looking at gusts of 40 miles an hour, maybe 45, which is, you'll notice it, but there won't be widespread power outages as a result of that. Even when the winds shift to the northwest here, they're still really gusty through Thursday morning, up to 40 miles an hour. The rain amounts will be relatively significant over down east Maine, 1.5 inches to up to 2 inches, but they don't have snowpack there. So we're not really as concerned with them as we are the mountains, northern Maine, where the flood watches are right now. 1 inch of rain, but there is still snow on the ground. According to satellites, we've got about 12 to 18 inches of snowpack. That seems right as I've driven through there recently. And so we'll melt some of that plus the rain. I do want to be clear on this. This is not like that mid-December storm where we had a ton of flooding in the mountains, because that was 5 or 6 inches of rain plus snow melt. This is 1 inch of rain plus snow melt, so it's not as severe. One final thought here, Zach, as we peruse the 7-day ice jams. We could have some of that going on because the ice is not that thick. The rain and the wind will loosen it, and if we break those, then that's kind of, there's no way to predict that exactly, but there could be some ice jam situations, and you know that leads to some very cold river flooding. So that's all that. We do look better on Friday, but I'm telling you, Thursday morning, all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, it is still February for a one-day engagement.
Rude indeed,
yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's where we should be, right, in theory.
All right, thanks.